Hey guys, before the video starts, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a good friend of mine, Steve. They also make similar content to mine. They make videos on gore topics and they make these very cool documentaries. They're a real swell little bundle of joy, this fella. And they were very ecstatic at the idea of me shouting them out. So go check out Steve. I'll link his channel in the description down below. Great videos, great guy all around. Go check him out. They're a real swell guy. Anyways, let's get on to the thing. For hundreds of years, bullying in schools has been a prevalent issue. As best as we try to forget or even shy away from the topic, around 1 in 5 students between the ages of 12 and 18 have reported being bullied in school. Now, many times have we seen these victims lash out at their bullies, more often than not, beating them up in very satisfying ways. But what happens when a victim goes too far in self-defense? Can something worse than injury occur? Today we find out in the story of Girl A, the Sasebo slasher. Our story today takes place on June 1st, 2004, in an elementary school in Sasebo, Nagasaki. There was a student who, in many reports, is simply referred to as Girl A. Girl A was simply your average elementary school kid who liked to draw. Our second important figure in this story is Girl A's friend, Satomi. It seems somewhere along the line, like most friends do, Satomi and Girl A had a bit of a falling out, and Satomi grew resentment towards Girl A. Girl A had her own website where she would gush about her obsession with creepy Red Room flash animations and wrote fanfics about the 2000 Japanese live-action film Battle Royale, which is about 42 ninth graders who are sent to a deserted island. They are given a map, food, and various weapons. An explosive collar is fitted around their neck. If they break a rule, the collar explodes. Their mission: kill each other and be the last one standing. One day, Satomi decided to visit Girl A's website, to which she left hateful messages about her weight and calling her a goody-goody. I suppose calling somebody a goody-goody in Japan must be a huge offense, or it might just be an insult young children use, like how kids would do in the West. Whatever the case, this pissed Girl A off big time. So much so that Girl A went to school the next day, but this time armed with a box cutter. During lunch hour, Girl A walked in the classroom that was totally empty and closed all the blinds in the room. Then she found Satomi and led her back to the dark classroom, where she immediately apprehended Satomi and duct taped her to a chair. Once Satomi was taped, Girl A drew the box cutter and slashed at Satomi's throat, tearing it open and gushing blood all over herself. She then stabs at Satomi's arms and begins carving deeply into them. At this point, Satomi had passed away due to blood loss, and Girl A kicks her over onto the floor and kicks her once more. She was definitely dead. Girl A, without saying a word, simply stood above the body of her now dead friend for about 10 minutes, motionless, holding the box cutter as it dripped blood on the floor. Then she simply turned around and walked out of the classroom. She found a teacher and told said teacher what she had done. And with this, the teacher immediately called the police and Girl A was arrested, to which she instantly caved and bursted into tears, admitting it all. She was withheld at a police station, and she would not eat or drink anything offered to her. And she really would just not doing much in general, not talking to any of the police or such. Once evaluated by a psychiatrist, it was determined she suffered from hikikomori syndrome. In Japan, this syndrome is used to describe shut-ins, introverts, if you will, who do not leave their homes and do nothing but watch TV or use the computer. It was later found out that Girl A had Asperger's syndrome, a form of autism spectrum disorder, which would explain her obsession with creepy internet oddities, including Guro. This is where the urban legend aspect of this tale was born. Due to her obsession with red rooms, an urban legend referring to a hidden service or websites on the dark web depicting the live torture and murder of individuals. Many believe Girl A was possessed by one of these red rooms and made to kill her pal Satomi. Yeah, bullshit. It should be noted that Girl A was a naturally sadistic person before all this. It being said that she would kick and punch and just beat the shit out of her classmates, and her website being filled with gore, violent content, and guro, which is what I mentioned earlier. Guro being an artistic genre that puts its focus on eroticism, sexual corruption, and decadence. As a term, it is used to denote something that is both erotic and grotesque. Afterwards, Girl A became a huge internet celebrity and icon in Japan, being named Nevada-tan due to the sweater she was wearing at the time of the murders, and fan art aplenty was made of her. Hell, even songs were made of her like Cutie Nevada. It's quite sad that such a sickening incident was glorified in a manner by lifeless internet trolls. While it is normal for the internet to glorify and romanticize villains and monsters from shows and movies, this was a real girl who was a real murderer who took the life of another real girl. After the whole spiel, Girl A was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Once released, Girl A graduated and got her certificate, moved on with a happy life and a changed name, all under the protection of the law. Her whereabouts are currently unknown, obviously. And that's the story of Girl A, the Sasebo slasher. I know this one was very, very short. It's actually hella short. But I just wanted to get another video out for you guys real quick. Don't worry, I got bigger things planned in the future, so you all can just sit tight and wait for that. But for now, that's all for today, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.